What if I told you that most people go broke, not because they don't earn enough, but because they bleed money silently through small, invisible mistakes? You might think you're doing everything right, saving, investing, working hard. But if you're making even one of these 7 financial mistakes, you're putting your wealthy future at risk. Let's make sure that never happens to you. If you're between 18 and 30, you're in the most powerful phase of your financial life. The habits you build now decide if you'll be sipping cocktails on a beach at 40 or stuck in a job you hate at 60. This video is your financial GPS. Let's map out your path to freedom by avoiding 7 dangerous turns. Mistake 1: living without a budget. Let's start with the most common trap: not having a budget. Budgeting sounds boring, I know, but guess what else is boring? Being broke. If you don't tell your money where to go, it will disappear. Every dollar needs a job. Otherwise, it will find one, probably at Starbucks. Pattern interrupt. Ever checked your bank account after a weekend and thought, wait, who spent all my money? Spoiler, it was you. A budget doesn't restrict you, it empowers you. It gives you permission to spend, save, and grow with purpose. Because without a plan, your income is just noise. Let's turn that noise into music. Mistake 2: delaying investing time is your best friend in the financial world, and ignoring it is your biggest enemy. Most young adults think investing is for later, when you earn more, when you're settled. But wealth doesn't wait for you to be ready. You don't need 1 lakh rupees to start. You need 100 rupees in consistency. Imagine turning your $50 monthly into $100,000 just by starting now. That's the power of compounding. I'll show you how that works in a minute. But first, let's talk about a mindset trap that keeps most people poor even when they make good money. Mistake 3: lifestyle inflation. Got a raise? Congrats. Now don't blow it. Lifestyle inflation is when your expenses rise with your income. New job? You upgrade your apartment. Promotion? You buy a fancier car. And just like that, you're still living paycheck to paycheck, just with shinier things. It's like trying to fill a leaking bucket. The hole is your spending. Wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how much you keep and grow. And speaking of growing, here's something most people don't grow enough of. Mistake 4: not building an emergency fund. Life happens. Cars break down. Layoffs hit. Medical bills show up uninvited. If you don't have 3 to 6 months of expenses saved up, you're not safe. You're surviving on hope. Fear trigger. 60% of bankruptcies in the U.S. are due to medical emergencies. Not because people were irresponsible, but because they were unprepared. Your emergency fund is your safety net. Without it, 1 accident can destroy years of progress. But what if the danger is not outside, but inside your own beliefs? Mistake 5: relying on 1 source of income. Job security is a myth. 1 company, 1 boss, 1 paycheck. That's not stability. That's risk. You need multiple income streams, a side hustle, dividends, freelance work, anything that builds financial resilience. Imagine earning money while you sleep. That's not a dream. It's a decision. If your boss controls your entire income, who really owns your life? And even when money flows in, many people still end up broke. Why? Mistake 6: ignoring credit and debt. Credit isn't evil, but ignorance is. High-interest debt, like credit cards, can quietly kill your wealth. It's like borrowing from the future to impress the present. Don't buy things you don't need with money. You don't have to impress people you don't like. Smart credit use builds your financial reputation. Bad credit limits your options. Finally, the silent killer of dreams. Mistake 7: not having clear financial goals. Wandering through life without financial goals is like getting in a car without a destination. You need targets. I want to retire by 45. I want a $100,000 investment portfolio in 5 years. I want to buy a house by 30. Clear goals guide your actions. They keep you focused and inspired. The earlier you set the destination, the sooner you arrive. Now you know the 7 deadly financial sins most people commit. The difference between the rich and the struggling isn't luck, it's choices. And you've just taken a powerful one, awareness. But knowledge without action is just trivia. So start today. Your wealthy future starts now.